What if you go to hell? You dedicate your entire life to your religion, but the problem is you grew up in the wrong church. You listened to the wrong teachers. You were in the wrong denomination and in the wrong religion. This thought has been plaguing me, honestly. It's made it difficult to sleep, difficult to think, difficult to work. And I feel like no one around me really cares and feels the same weight that I do. And I was in church today and I decided to leave and try to find God elsewhere. I didn't feel like I felt him there. And I thought I'd find him alone, and I've done that more than once. And I felt like I needed someone less for faith and more for the mind. And so I drove down the road to this Buddhist monastery, the same place where the pastor said that everyone's going to hell. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I pulled in and it was beautiful. And I looked up and there were people smiling. And I thought, no, I shouldn't be here. But a man called and I went and we talked and he made food and we had tea, and it was his monastery that we were talking at, and he gave me his lunch. And I asked him the question that was causing all the problems, the question that drove me to a place of another religion that I don't quite understand, but enough to know that there are people who've dedicated their whole life to it in honor of others, in honor of God, for the sake of peace and for love, and the same things that my religion teaches, or so I think. And so I asked him the question, are you afraid of hell? It's, I'm terrified. I have to be right or otherwise I'll burn forever. And he said no. And I was baffled. And he could tell, and he looked at me and he said, it doesn't make sense to worry about it. It's out of my control. But what I can do is care for people. And today I care for you. And so I'm sorry that you are worried about going to hell. I hope to share something in our conversation that alleviates you of your suffering. I don't ask that you change religions or do something different. I just hope that you find peace in yourself and in God. And it baffled me that this man did not care about where he went, except for knowing that wherever he went, he did it in service of others and loving well. And here I was looking for God. Or so that's what I said, but in reality, I was looking for safety. I was looking for comfort. I was looking to know where I went and my salvation and my eternity. And here was this man who, if you told him he was going to hell, he'd probably laugh and say, well, I did a lot of good on my way there. It's interesting. I look at that man and I wish to have a faith like his, and he looked more like Jesus than I did, and who knows.